Hi lovelies, welcome back to day 5 of 21 makeup looks for Christmas. And today I'm here with a very special guest, my mommy. So I'm going to be recreating, sorry I touched your boob, but I'm going to be recreating a Douyin makeup look on my mom. She is like a makeup girly. She likes wearing makeup. I feel like that's like, yeah, that's in her wheelhouse. She has like a makeup tower in her room. So like I feel like I got my love of makeup because of her. And so I want to show her like the makeup style that I love. It makes me look so adorable. I want to see what it looks like on my mommy. And this was like a really big trend in China of like girls doing their like makeup routines on their mothers. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun. When the holiday season turns around, I'm definitely gonna do this on my mom. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So this is the inspiration photo for my mom today. I literally love the red hair. I feel like she looks good in really nice red tones. So I feel like this is going to like match her vibe really well. Are you excited to see it on? I am. Mom, you're so cute. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are really gonna enjoy this. So please make sure you subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next. Let me know what you guys have been thinking of the makeup look so far. They've been so fun. You might recognize this one. So if you're excited to see what this transformation is gonna look like on my mom, please keep watching. So the first product we're going to go in with is the Tier 2 Milk Skin Toner. It's very refreshing, really soothing, and moisturizing to the skin. My mom is older than me, as you can guess, so I want to make sure that I'm taking care of her skin and giving her a really nice layer of hydration underneath all this makeup I'm going to pack up on her. Then we're going to go in La Roche-Posay's Hylu B5 Serum. This one is also very hydrating and it's an anti-aging concentrate. It has B5, which is really good, as well as its pure hyaluronic acid, which really helps to like rise the moisture levels of your skin. So then I'm going to go into How to Wonders Black Rice Bakuchiol Eye Cream. This one has retinol, which is really good for helping like smooth out any texture on the skin, but also collagen, so it plumps your fine lines. It just makes sure it's like smooth and that the makeup application isn't disrupted by your skin texture. From Purito, going in with their Daily Soft Touch Sunscreen. This one is really nice and hydrating. It doesn't take away from all the hydration products that we put on her skin. It's an SPF 50 and it has ceramides, so it just makes sure your skin is really nice and hydrated as well as protected by the sun. To moisturize her lips, going in with the ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Balm. This is going to keep her lips really nice and hydrated. I love the scent. It's raspberry cream and it's one of their newest products, so please go check it out. From NYX, going in with their Bear With Me setting spray. I like to use this to prime the skin. It does a really good job at pore filling and making sure the skin looks really nice and airbrush, and your base just looks really nice and flawless when you use this product. So also by NYX, going to go in with their The Marshmallow Primer. This one is a really nice pore filling primer. It just makes sure that your skin looks really nice and airbrushed and does a great job at like helping to lock in that moisture. For foundation, using a skin tint today, this is the Milani Conceal Imperfect Blur Out Skin Tint Stick. This is pretty similar to her skin color, so I'm just going to use this to give me some really nice all over coverage without it being too heavy, because I don't want to use any products that's going to weigh down her skin. And it does a really good job at blurring out all of any imperfections that she has. From Momo's Workshop, going to go in with their triangular blending sponge. Going to make sure it's slightly damp, and then this does a really good job at helping to like buff and blur out that foundation. And just like any product that you use with this, it just does a great job at just blending it out really nicely and making sure the skin has a nice finish. Also from Milani's Conceal Imperfect line, going in with their long wear concealer in the shade Natural Sand, but with this I'm going to use it to contour. I'm going to put this on her forehead, slightly on her cheekbones, down her jawline, on her lower lip, and then the nose contour is just pretty rounded. It's pretty similar to her original nose shape, but I'm just going to use this to add some definition. Going to go in with this contour brush to buff out all of the contour around her face, on her forehead, jawline, cheekbones, and then under her lip to get that nice and blended out into the foundation to make it nice and seamless. This dense blending brush to buff out her nose contour. I'm just going to work that into the skin to make it again look nice and seamless with her foundation. To highlight and lift the face, going to go in with Milani Conceal Imperfect Longwear Concealer in the shade Light Vanilla. I'm going to take this under her eyes, on the side of her eye to lift, down her nose, upper lip, her chin, and on her forehead to make those areas look really nice and lifted. Then taking NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in the shade Pale on the center of her face to really make that area look really bright. Then going to go in with a blending sponge again to buff all that concealer into her skin and just make it look really nice and seamless with that contour shade and really like blur the edges to make it look nice and soft and blended. So then we're going to go into the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the shade Bombshell. I'm going to use this because it's a really nice, pretty reddy shade. It's like more mauve, so it's like that reddy purple, which is really good for this inspiration photo. Then go back in with that triangle puff to blend that into the skin and then make it look really nice and blurred. From Kaleidos, going in with their Symphony Contour Trio in the shade Medium. I'm going to use the contour shades on a fluffy brush. I'm going to use that to buff out all of the cream contour, make that look really nice and seamless. I'm just making sure I'm going in with the lighter of the cool tone shades because I feel like that's going to work really well with her skin tone. Then on a small fluffy brush, going to blend out her nose contour. I love using this shade. I feel like it works again really nicely with her skin color. Gives her a really nice bronzy look without being too dark. Going back in with that same palette, going to use the pressed powder, and I love using this to set the face. It makes the skin look really nice and matte and just blurs everything together, and it's literally like the step that makes the makeup really tie in with each other. From Hourglass, going into their Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade At Night. I'm going to use this on this M Cosmetics blush brush. I'm just going to put that over top of everywhere I put that cream blush. The two shades together give it a really nice rosy red look. Then on the high points of her face, going into the NARS Light Reflecting Luminizing Powder in the shade Ophelia. Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight brush to go over all of the high points of her face to make that look really nice and glowy. To set all the powder products, going back in with the NYX Bear With Me setting spray to set everything and really blur all the skin in with each other. She's gonna go pop these in. I'm really scared to put them on her, but these are the Olens Big Glowy Lenses in the shade Mocha Brown. The contacts are in and are looking nice, so I'm gonna do her brows with this brow pencil by Milani. It's their Stay Put mechanical pencil in espresso. I'm gonna use that to make her brows look really nice and defined and really shape them up. She has pretty arched brows right now, so I'm just going to make them a little straighter. For the eyes, mainly going into the P. Louise Wedding Wish palette. Taking this fluffy brush, going into the shade Forever Yours. I'm going to put that all over her outer V and her lid, just really smoking that out and slightly on her lower lash line. On a dense packing brush, going into the shade Proposal. I'm going to put that on her lower lash line to smoke that out. On this M Mornington 4 brush, going to take the shade Hitched and I'm going to use that to highlight around the eye to make those areas really pop, and as well as the lower lash line. By Kaleidos, going in with their Mono Blush in the shade Sanguine. I'm going to take this on a liner brush and add some emphasis to the corner of her lower lash line. And then using a blush brush, going to just kind of circle this and add some more definition to the blush on her cheeks. By Rude Cosmetics, going into the Star Party liquid eyeshadow in the shade Star Child. I'm going to put that slightly on her lid to add a little glitter and a little on the inner corner and slightly on the lower lash line. By Milani, going in with their Stay Put Tank Liner in the shade Brown. Going to use that to do a really nice thin wing, on her upper lash line, as well as to go over and emphasize a couple moles. For mascara, going in with the Lancome Lash Idol Flutter Extension in the shade Black. I'm going to use that to coat the upper lashes and then put a little more definition on the lower lashes. Then I'm going to go in and apply these pair of Manga Spiky lashes using some nice lash glue. I'm just going to apply them as close as I can to her lash line. By LA Colors, going into their lip liner in the shade Sienna. It is a nice reddy shade. You want your upper lip to look really nice and diffused and add a lot more emphasis and detail to your lower lip. You want it to appear more fuller and a little pouty. For my lip tint, going into the Alicia Love Hug Velvet Tint in the shade Be With. I'm going to use that to stain her lower lip and make that look nice and pouty, and then slightly diffuse it on the upper lip to again just make it look like she's just been kissed. So this is a look completed. She's going to go change herself up and she'll be right back. So my mom went and threw on this really pretty like little fur-lined coat. I think the makeup turned out really cute. What do you think, mommy? And I just feel like I'm looking into a mirror, like we're literally twins. Like look at this. Little twin. Oh my god, that was really creepy. A little twin moment. But let me know what you guys think of this look and let me know how you guys are like finding me doing makeup on other people. I feel like it turned out so good. Really good for my like second one. So I'm really happy you guys have been loving them so far. Please continue to leave me like some feedback. I love reading your comments. Leave some nice comments about my mommy as well. She's a diva. Like look at her. That's where I get it from. You didn't know. So I'm really really happy with the way that this turned out. I think, again, it just looks so stunning. I love the glitter. I love putting glitter on anybody's face. She's feeling herself and I love it. I love it so much. So again, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload, so you can see the rest of the 25 makeup looks for this month. If there is a product that I used today on my mom, please go down to the description. I tag all the products that I use with a nice link, so you can go to that link and get your hands on anything you want to. I really hope you enjoyed this look. So without further ado, let's go ahead and cue this montage of my mom looking cute.